Now we're looking at an equation or in the fractions. We have x over 4 equal to 3 over 2. Now, what should come in your mind when the fractions in solve for x? Okay, the two methods in this video, but the first one is cross multiplication. Remember that fraction is a very complicated thing in mathematics. So always, because we want to solve for x and we want to make it the subject of the formula, so I need to reach this fraction, manipulate this fraction. So the only way to do that, not the only way actually, the easiest way to do that is to cross multiply. There are other ways to look at dira, but I prefer using the cross multiplication method. So cross multiplication method, I can explain. It is literally multiplying crosser like this one, whereby this number it will multiply with this number, and then this number it will multiply with this number. Cross multiplication. So what one you have this one you multiply with this one, you have x multiplied by 2, then equal to this one you multiply with this one, you have 3 multiplied by 4. It doesn't matter where thoma bjang. O ka no thoma ka 3 multiplied by 4 equal to x multiplied by 2. It's your choice gore thoma jwang. So now obviously x multiplied by 2 is 2x, then equal to 3 multiplied by 4 is 12. So I'm gonna divide both sides by 2 to remove the coefficient, and then x equal to 12 divided by 2, which is 6. So one of the moment that cross multiply le a linear equation loring is straight. Molor bjalo a isale complicated, then ya ba gona re kgona go solve. So when you see a fraction, the first thing that must come to your mind is cross multiplication. X over 2 is equal to 8. Now you see a fraction and then you think about cross multiplication. But kamo citing arna fraction and it logically multiply into 1. So now what do? You must change this 8 into a fraction. Change this 8 into a fraction. Now, how we change it into a fraction, you must make sure how you change the value that you're given. Remember question 8. When you see change, you have 4. In other words, you can see over 2. Because the moment you do over 2, you change the number, I say 8, you get 4. Because 8 divided by 2 is 4. So you must change it into a fraction, e le goreng e tlo lekana le 8. So o ka no dira like other fractions e le gore di fa 8, but the easiest way go no dira over 1. Why re dira over 1? Because any number divided by 1 remains the same. So this means re nka re x over 2 equal to 8 over 1. Ga se ke change selo. Ke no ba ke dirile a fraction, but I know what this fraction is only 8 because any number divided by 1 is that number. So what are always, whenever you don't have a fraction here, 1 kamo we scenario, just form a fraction ka go divide ka 1 because you won't change any value there. So now another fraction, both sides we can cross multiply. X multiplied by 1, okay, x, anything multiplied by 1 remains the same. And then okay, x multiplied by 1 equal to 8 multiplied by 2. And then x multiplied by 1 okay, x, and then 8 multiplied by 2 gives 16. And then that is your answer. X over 10 plus 2 equal to 18. You see a fraction, you think about cross multiplying. But the issue go to cross multiply 2 here, it's in the way. This means 2 year bill by transposing it. You have x over 10 equal to 18 minus 2. And then you say x over 10 equal to what is 18 minus 2? That's 16. So once again, there's another fraction here, 1 kamarna fraction. So what are we going to do? Redira over 1 and then we cross multiply. And cross multiply over x multiplied by 1 equal to 10 multiplied by 16. And then x multiplied by 1 get x, and then 10 multiplied by 16 get 160. Given something like this, go shumisha other methods ja go ntsha the fraction e ka no ga ka ntsha. But the whole shumisha the cross multiplication method e ba more easy because then wa bona gore go yo shumisha cross multiplication wa gopola gore when multiplying we use brackets. Now here ke tlo shumisha brackets to indicate that this 2 multiply everything even ka mo godimo. Because if ever ke ngwala like this one, 2 times x plus 2, this just says or 2 multiply x fela, whereas ra tseba gore 2 multiply everything even ka moke. So this means I have to or ke ngwale inside the brackets ke ngwale 2 ka montle and then ke ngwale x plus 2 to show that 2 multiply everything even ka mogare. And then equal to this one ke one term is not a master ngwale in brackets. You can just say 5 times 10, but logo ka be in brackets it will not correct. Now we want the bracket and then we check the distributive property. So obviously we have to distribute 2 into the bracket. 2 multiplied by x, 2x, 2 multiplied by 2, positive 4. Then equal to 5 times 10, it's 50. So now I think it's obvious that started to be obvious. We break the fraction. We transpose the 4, reach to the other side, ever minus 4. And then we have 2x. And then 50 minus 4, it's 46. 46. And then we're going to divide both sides by 2. And then x are going to leave 46 divided by 4. 46 divided by 2, which is 23. And then that is your x. So get used to the cross multiplication method. And then don't forget to, as long as you multiply, maybe this denominator multiply maybe only more than one term, you must use brackets to show that this number multiply everything that is here, this thing multiply everything that is here. Now we see x over 2 plus 2 over 3 equal to 2 over 5. We have addition of fractions, something that some other people get confused with. Guys, fractions, addition or subtraction of fractions, for you to be able to add the fractions, the denominator must be the same. Now, for the fact that these two fractions have the same denominator, this means re ka di dira ka moka to one denominator, yaba 2 plus 4 over 3, because they share the same denominator. So just by doing this, we add your fraction, because globally 2 plus 4 and then 2 plus 4 is 6 over 3. And then what is 6 over 3? 6 over 3 is 2. Again, this is 6 divided by 3, which is 2. Logo ka tša calculator wa pressa di fractions tše wa re 2 over 3 plus 4 over 3 di tlo go fa 2. Gore re tšere bjang, this is the steps. For as long as denominator di tshwana, then you just add those numbers wa di dia to one denominator. For as long as denominator di tshwana. So ge di sa tshwane, this is what you're gonna do. For instance, let's just say 2 over 3 plus 1 over 4, or rather 1 over 2. Denominator tša gago ga di tshwane. So what are you going to do? O tlo make sure ya gore denominator tša gago di a tshwana. In what way? Re tlo lebelela gore okay, ya ka mo e na le 3, ya ka mo e na le 2. So for it gore di tshwane, re tlo multiply. Re multiply ka eng? Tlo itlhalosa, let me just write it down. O ka tlhokomela ka mo ke multiply le ka 2, ka mo ke multiply le ka 3. Because ke lebeletse gore okay, ka mo ke na le 2, ke eng e le goreng this fraction e nayo, okay, this denominator e nayo, but ka mo ga e gona. Remember rena ka gore di tshwane ke 3, go ra gore ke tlo ya on this side ka multiply ka 3. Then I go to this fraction, ka re lebela denominator yona, ka re ke eng denominator ka mo e shorta ka eng gore tshwanele ya ka mo e shorta ka 2, therefore you multiplied by 2. This way o tlo kgona go ba le denominator ya go tshwana. Remember no, so it tlo ba 2 multiplied by 2 ka mo godimo ya go fa 4. Ke ngwale like this, so ba le 2 multiplied by 2 over 2 multiplied by 3. Then plus 1 multiplied by 3 over 2 multiplied by 3. So 2 multiplied by 2 give 4, and then 2 multiplied by 3 give 6. Plus 1 multiplied by 3 get 3, 2 multiplied by 3 get 6. Just by doing that, no a common denominator. So because in a common denominator, this means we can easily add those fractions. We can just say 4 plus 3 over the same denominator, which is 6. And then 4 4 plus 3, it's 7 over 6. And then we add the fractions. So you just have to make sure that the denominators are the same. Let's this one. Fraction be 1 fraction di adder di kgone go ba fraction e 1 ge di ba fraction e 1 ke mo le re tlo kgona go cross multiply, because right now ge le fraction tše pedi ga e be easy for us to cross multiply. In fact, it is just impossible for us to cross multiply re na le di fraction tše pedi mo ke re ka se cross multiply fraction tše pedi go ye 1. So this means we're gonna have to add them. And then ra tseba gore re di add tshwanetse di be le a common denominator. So re tlo ra compare denominator tša tšona. Ge re lebeletse this fraction ya mathomo x over 2, re lebela denominator, remember re na le 2, and then ka mo re na le 3. Where we have to take 3 re itliše ka mo gore di kgone go tshwana. So yo tla in the form of multiplying, or multiplied by 3 over 3. Remember ntho ke fraction, where le number e re itšeng swantse re itliše as a fraction. So it's going to multiply denominator fela, swantse o multiply le numerator. Then plus fraction ya 2 over 3, ra lebela denominator yona ke 3. So e fapana bjang le ya ka moki, ka mo e na le 2. This means swantse re tšee 2 ye re itliše on this side, ko re ra di cross exchange nyana so. Then go ra re ro multiply ka 2 over 2, and then equal to 2 over 5. I know whatever you do on the left, you must also do on the right. Mara lebella something, guys. The reason why re dira these things tše re dirileng kam is because be rena ka gore fractions tša rena di tshwane tše pedi, fractions tše pedi di tshwane. Ye ya ka mo masaeteng it has nothing to do le di fractions tše pedi. That is why yona re sa multiply by anything, re tlogela ka na mokgono. Okay, ye ya ka mo it has nothing to do le dramanyana ye tshwereng ke tše tša ka. So ge re dielo tšone tše tša ka mo re diela because rena ka gore fractions tše pedi di tshwane, ye ya ka mo e tlogele e leave out. So now re tlo multiplier, remember go multiply the fractions with the multiplier horizontally. So yo ba x multiplied by 3 over 2 multiplied by 3 plus 2 multiplied by 2 over 3 multiplied by 2 equal to 2 over 5. So x multiplied by 3 ke 3x, 2 multiplied by 3 ke 6, plus 2 multiplied by 2 ke 4, 3 multiplied by 2 ke 6. O kgona bona gore re na le common denominator no, so this means we can just now easily add those fractions together. 3x plus 4 over 6, then 2 over 5. Now re na le one fraction ka mo, one fraction ka mo. So re ka kgona cross multiply. So we'll cross multiply 5 yela e multiply everything that is here. So it will 5 open bracket e multiply 3x plus 4, then equal to 2 multiplied by 6. Okay, so now we'll distribute because we're going to bracket 5 multiplied by 3x, because remember number multiply number, letter multiply letter. So what is 5? 5 multiplied by 3, 5 multiplied by 3 is 15 again. So we're 15 and then x yela because raina mat ion. Then plus 5 multiplied by 4 to 20, then equal to 2 multiplied by 6, which is 12. Let me check. Yeah, 15x plus 20 equal to 12. So again, row transpose at the 20, 12 minus 20, then 15x equal to 12 minus 20, which is negative 8. Then we're going to divide both sides by 15. So we'll divide both sides by 15. X erna eva negative 8 over 15. So as a decimal, it will be negative 0.5 whatever, but answer is negative 8 over 15.